So in case you haven't seen or heard, Moment has created something very exciting for the iPhone 15 and 16, the SuperCage. So in this video, I'm going to go over the features, rig it a little bit, and talk about who is this actually for. And in case you don't know who I am, my name is Joshua. I run a channel called Sunny Dailies, and I'm part of Sunny 16. But this is not my first rodeo with the Moment channel, and I'm back for the new Moment residency program. But enough of that, let's get right into it. Let's talk about what exactly is the SuperCage and why would you even want to use something like this? First of all, the SuperCage is actually a souped up version of this original cage from Moment. This was the iPhone cage with that, MagSafe and everything. Super basic, but quite useful. As you see, mine is quite beat up and I use it quite a bit for all my social stuff. Now moving to the SuperCage, it's a beefed up version of that, which allows you to have ports like USB-Cs, HDMI, audio in and out, SD card slot, and of course the cable that powers the phone and the cage. That is going to be something extremely useful for even the beginner filmmaker and even the pro side of things. I can speak to both actually. If you're looking for your first camera, which I get a question all the time, what should you buy? I say normally start with the phone. The phone's going to be one of the most powerful devices in your hand that has a great camera, and that's going to teach you all the basic things: lighting, composition, camera movement, all of that. And to level up a phone is to get something like this. This is going to allow you to expand it, especially the iPhone 15 and 16 with the ProRes options, because now you can put a 1 terabyte card in this cage and it's going to get you you're going to have a lot of record time and a lot of footage to grade and learn how to use. And now on the flip side, on the professional side, this is going to be exactly what I'm going to pick up if we need to make a whole social campaign for a brand and we're just using iPhones. This allows me to have the audio, the time code, the transmission, all of the things that I'm going to build from a normal camera, now I have available on my phone, plus the expandable storage. So in a nutshell, that is exactly why this is a really great device, and I think it's going to be, I don't want to say the word game-changing, but this is something that's going to help in a lot of different ways and be useful to create whatever you need to create.
It's hilarious.
I'm recording you right now.
When you FaceTime Rig Daddy, his phone is rigged.
Yeah, you know how I do. So this here's my favorite part of the whole video. Building this cage to be ready for a production environment, really. Again, I just want to reiterate, it is great to have a case like this because this allows you to actually build and add on other professional accessories to really round out the whole iPhone experience if you're using it for, higher level productions that you need a monitor, you need transmission system coming out of the phone. All these things this cage can support and supply. So let's get to it. Let's start with the cage itself. You've seen it, here it is. Just to quickly go over this cage, there are NATO Rails kind of built into this cage itself, which is really nice. So you can slide on your accessories. This here is an Arca Swiss bottom. So what I'm gonna do first is actually add on the handles here. I don't know, I just want to start with the handles for some reason. This handle is from Wooden Camera. This is more your more expensive handles, but this is what I have available for NATO Rail. I also have some other options too. Now these are the side handles here. And just give it a little tip, there's a little notch for the NATO, as you can see. And so to put this on, the easiest way, you want to start from the back and then rock forward. And then you make your adjustment there and lock it down. With that on. And it's nice that it's flush. You get it nice and even. Pop that down, bada bing, bada boom. This here's a cheapo monitor. This is the Viltrox monitor. Nothing fancy. I chose this one over my small HD monitor because this is a more professional monitor. It's a lot heavier and you need a power supply for it. So this is going to just run off the battery. I'm going to mount it to the front here. Boom. Obviously, it's going to be front heavy, but if you put a plate here, you can get nice balance there. That's what it's looking like, kind of handheld. This is nice because this solves an issue that I have with the iPhones, is that, you can't see anything from this position. Once your phone's in here, the screen is completely out of your vision. So having a monitor to connect to is 1,000 times better than not having an image. You know what I mean? So there's that. Okay, so kind of just lay this like so. Let's actually get the phone in here. Pop this like this. Now, this is the most important cable of the whole cage. This is the USB-C cable that communicates to the phone and the cage itself. And how I like to rig it, there's a little notch here, a little slit. You can see that there. That's kind of for cable management. So I'm going to slide that in there and get this to a good position. Putting too much tension on it. There we go. There we go. Now you can use any type of cable tie, cable management. I like these mag ties from Wooden Camera. They're just fun to play with. But you want to kind of cinch this down so it won't be in the way, so your hand won't snag it or something once you're gripping. Keep go. So this is a DJI transmission system, really affordable. You get the transmitter and the receiver. Let's say I need picture up for a monitor or just be able to put it on another system. I'm actually going to choose sit it right here. It comes with this little attachment, so I'm going to use that rock right here. And of course, you can build this rig however you need to see fit for the things that you need to get accomplished. You don't need to run wireless transmission, but cool. And then for audio, oh wow, I am blind. It's right here. This is the Sennheiser MKE 400. Really love this mic, really clean sound. So I'm gonna pop this over here. Sweet. Lock that down. This is looking kind of crazy. Granted, yeah, there you go. It might, it's going to be better scratch audio. You can't run it as a main audio. That's totally up to you. And you might have to reconfigure certain things certain way. But now this back portion of this cage, this cheese plate that you see here with all these quarter 20s, you can totally make this you can attach whatever you want. You can put an SSD on here. You can put a V-mount adapter there if you need to. Whatever you need, it is to your control. So there's the audio, and that's not bad. That's a good weight for a kind of like handheld rig. Yeah, that's nice. Here at the bottom is the HDMI port. Let's put this back on. All right, so let's go out this way. A little less chaotic. And there is another USB-C hidden on this side as well. So they got you covered, yo. And then HDMI. There's a lot going on for a phone, I'll tell you that. And then last but not least, this is a 1 terabyte SD card from Angelbird. Really love using them. This is going to give me almost 200 minutes of ProRes on the iPhone. And then last but not least, you got to have your moment lens. There you go. This is the 18. Boom. I want to tidy this up. Have to tidy this up. It's going to stress me out. Okay, that's better. There you have it. That's my handheld rig. That is kind of insane. Cool. I hope this video was helpful for you to kind of understand how to use something like this, like the SuperCage. But hey, like, subscribe, comment below what you think, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. See you.